Currently, I'm involved with the performance parts and engine designer and manufacturer, and we're constantly challenged every day with component items that do not exist and need to find materials and people who have the right equipment and machines to create the best part. In particular, we have a story in reference to one of these parts. We're going to call the story of the bolt. In today's manufacturing, automotive engines incorporate metric fasteners as well as fractional sizes. In the automotive aftermarket hot rod parts, to some of you folks, we make custom components to make factory engines stronger and better so they can produce more power for your custom engines and designs. Our design cylinder head needs longer parts and bolts, so we just basically assume that we can go to the hardware store and we can just pick one up at the hardware store, but oh no. First, we find that bolts are metric. Second, we find that bolts are not just a bolt. There's industrial metric, there's automotive metric. We have found that metric bolts even have three sizes of thread pitches, which is the diameter of the fastener, and basically they're wider and they're narrower. So, okay, we need to find someone to help us make these particular parts. It's basically what we had to go through to actually fabricate a particular part, finding the sources, and that would be pretty much what we would like to share with you today. This is an example of what we as aftermarket hot rod parts builders have to do. We basically had to design a particular fastener to meet the requirements of a particular cylinder head that was designed by the company that I work with periodically. And so we had to go and find pretty much what we were looking for. And when we approached the people who make the threads on these particular bolts, we were told that those parts were no longer available and we would have to actually manufacture the component that makes the thread. This process is basically something that's very unusual for what we do. We had to make the dies for the product. We had to get the right material for the product. And these are the processes that the aftermarket manufacturers have to deal with. So we approached this in a methodical manner, and we went ahead and contacted a local company that was able to order the material. And to make the threads, we had to order the material to make the bolt. We had to approach various companies in which to help us out to keep the product and make it stronger, put a coating on it so the bolt wouldn't rust. And we'll have to find a company pretty much to even make the head for the bolt. What we have to do is cut the bolt for the size and for the length, and then there's a process called hot heading, which basically shapes the head of the bolt. And that's pretty much what we had to do, and we found this company that would basically provide that service for us. And then you have to select an alloy, then you have to provide the right material in that alloy to give it the proper strength that the requirements have for what we do. But it's quite intricate. Basically, if it's a part that you need to have made, and hot rodding, that's where all of it came from, is that if you stressed an engine to the point of something would break, then there would be something out there that analyzed the part that broke, and they improved upon it, and that's basically what was the beginning of performance parts manufacturing. And it goes right down the line from crankshafts, camshafts, cylinder heads, valves, rocker arm assemblies, all of those related components that make an engine work.